here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in black, the one, the only man they call Derek.
What up? What up?
We are here to review the first Dynamite of 2026, Derek.
Let's get it.
Should be a fun one to talk about. I see people in the chat saying it was the best Dynamite of 2026. Some would also probably argue it could be put in the worst category as well, but we're going to have to see how this shakes out by the end of the year. If you guys haven't, please make sure you take those EPW awards. If you have a friend who likes wrestling, tell them to take it. I have a goal that I need to hit, and I want to hit it very soon. And me and Rob will present the show as soon as you guys are done. So if you got your 2025 stuff in your head, man, hopefully by this weekend we can get locked up and hit our goal for what we want. So spread that thing around, man. Any groups you're in, Reddits, I don't care, wherever, spread it out. All right. With that being said, make sure you guys join the Discord. Check out the merch, rocking the EPW merch, man. This is our comic book t-shirt. See a little throwback to the NWA, some classic pro wrestling. We even got a little, I'll stand up. Why not, right? Right, got a little Japanese pro wrestling on there. Got Lucha Libre represented. Lucha. Go get yourself some merch, man. We got it on Bonfire and we got it on TeePublic. So make sure you guys cop yourselves some merch. Let's give some shout outs to the chat, man. We got Clown in the house. Our guy E, Dark Elite Eric. What's good, E?
Yep.
Time for wrestling. My guy Chris said, hey, everybody. What's going on, man? He said, best Dynamite of 2026. Matt Lopez says, hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. He said, like the vid, chicos. That also helps. Thank you. Awesome episode of Dynamite. XG Dub said, sup, what's good? What's good, man? He said, I prefer to be positive. I have already voted. Spread the word then, brother. Spread the word.
Spread it out. Get it out.
Always, always, always. Jesus De Leon. Sup, Derek and Mr. Cushman. Best tag team of the year is back. I hope you're talking about us, but better respect the GOATs, the Bucks. Also, how we feeling about AEW taking good talent from TNA or ones to be slept on? Can I be honest about this, Derek?
Yes, sir.
Listen, man. I'm going to tell you this, bro. TNA can't afford the talent that they have. And if they think they're going to get someone good, they either have to be mad at both the top companies and they don't want to go to Japan and then TNA will get them. But listen, bro, they ain't going for it, bro.
Yeah.
You can't afford the top talent. They will get taken from you.
It is what it is. You just have to accept what's going on.
Yeah. And I'm not saying that to put TNA down. Like, I hope they actually get to keep some talent. I hope they have some money, but it's going to take them a while to build those funds up. So they're going to need some help from. That's why they're in a partnership with WWE. So maybe they could call for someone, but people are going to take some wrestlers from them. And we're going to get into that momentarily. Pin that match of the year poll in the chat. I don't know if I thought I did it already. Is it not in there? Someone let me know. Let me know. Yeah. If not, I can put it in there. I'll go get it. Okay, no poll. All right. That was the best Dynamite since before the C2 started, Kelson says. What's going on, Kelson? I just put the Discord up, man, for people to look at it. When y'all think Mercedes is going to get some help? Mercedes about to be on a losing streak, my friend.
Yeah, it'll be a while before that happens.
Yeah. TNA at this point is a developmental for developmental. I mean, you're not wrong, per se. Derek, we said we were going to start trying to add some more things into the show before we get super deep into it. So I'm going to ask you a question, Derek.
Fire away, my good sir.
2 questions.
All right.
Who is your favorite AEW faction? And this goes for you too, chat. And who is your most like, yo, this faction's underrated, but I love them, low key? So
that's a good question.
So if you need some time to think, I'll wait till the end. But
all right,
or do you know who you want to say already? If you got one of the answers, we can let her rip.
I'm gonna say the Hurt Syndicate,
no doubt,
and then most underrated. Huh.
Most underrated.
That's a good question. I might have to think about that one. That one I might have to think about. Most underrated faction.
Who's your favorite faction though?
Hurt Syndicate
of all time. It's just music. I'm talking about all of AEW history.
Oh, all of AEW history. Yeah, I'm gonna say it Hurt Syndicate.
I'll take that.
Most underrated
though. Chat, I'm looking at y'all too, man.
That's a good question.
Chris said his favorite is the Conglomeration. Not mad at it. It's a group of misfits, just all jumbled together.
I can't get behind.
Low key love the Demand. Big fan of Toa Leona. I ain't mad at that either. That's not bad. Yeah. Oh, of AEW history, the Elite. Ooh, Kelson said the Pinnacle. The Pinnacle had like the most promise that I think they dropped the ball on.
Yeah.
The Pinnacle should have been the Horsemen, bro. FTR, MJF, Sean Spears, Wardlow. They were there. D Rich loves the Death Riders. They're good too. I mean, we had the Elite, Jericho Appreciation Society, some may say. I'm just throwing names out there to remind people.
You know what?
Underrated Dark Order, Clown says. That was your group for a little bit.
It was. If I had to go with underrated, I would have to say the Death Riders. Only because I feel like the direction wasn't there at the time.
This guy, it was there. Y'all just didn't want to see it. Now, then when they came at All In, then everybody was like, I get it now. D Rich says, my birthday's in 5 days. Happy early birthday, my friend.
Yes.
He said, I'm going to the Toronto Raptors game on Sunday, January 11th with my mom. Got section 119 seats. Last Raptor games I went to was March 26, 2019. D Rich, you enjoy, man.
Yes.
Hopefully they get a big dub for you if you're a Raptors fan. All good, man. Who are they playing? Who are they playing that night? OC and the best friends, Matt said. That's good. Don Callis family is the best faction and underrated. Brian, Claudio, Mox, Yuta, and Regal. Blackpool Combat Club. I like that. The Nightmare Collective. Yo. Come on now. Oh, he said they're playing the 76ers. Nice. Enjoy, man. Enjoy. Like I said, guys, hit that like button if you can, if you will. And if you haven't, man, I know some of you guys aren't in the Discord yet, man. Make sure you guys are signed up for that as well. And I did put the link in there for the Google Docs form. So make sure you guys are voting in that. Even if it's tomorrow, tonight, save it, put it on your phone. Make sure you take it the next day or two. Best of 2025. I need your results and I need you to share it. So
yes, sir.
Make sure you're doing that because I'm about to go heavy this weekend into trying to push this. Let me see here. Chris said mine is in 4 days. I will be getting I'm sure you're talking that Udo Ice right now. Watching Collision and eating a big ass sandwich. Your plan sounds a bit more fun. Enjoy. Love it, man. Jake was an MLW staple before he was in TNA. AEW always the bad guys, like with New Japan, Piper, Hogan, Macho, Brett were all the biggest stars in their territory before they stepped foot at WrestleMania. You're not wrong.
Nope, not at all.
He also said the Discord is hopping. It was popping tonight. I loved it, man. I hope Tony Khan on Collision this Saturday gives us a match with Claudio, Megan Bay, Marina Shafir, and Daniel Garcia versus Orange, Mina, Tony, and Roddy. I could see it happening, man. Let me see. Conformity Gate is a lie. Shout out to B-Boy Skyline, man. You inspired a lot of my music I used this week. Tanahashi episode is up too, Derek. We got to definitely make sure we promote that podcast, the Ace Career Retrospective. Make sure you guys check out the live version. Me and Rob held it down. We also have it on all audio platforms that you listen to. So get in there. Give it a listen. Derek, let's talk AEW.
Let's get it.
I don't know, man. Tonight's show was here. We were in Oklahoma. we step in early and they run down the card, man. This is what we got going on it, man. And it looked like a fun night to be had.
Yeah, just by what the card presented to us, it definitely looked like a fun night.
How'd you think that old Oklahoma did tonight? Needed to be a little louder for you?
Yeah, I think Oklahoma was just a tad bit underwhelming. Like they had their moments, but I feel like the vibe wasn't there for them, I guess.
Yeah, like something that thought they would like go crazy for, they didn't really go crazy for. But you get like that sometimes, man. But Jim Ross is back. He returned to AEW. He was on commentary tonight. He was pretty good till we got like past the 15-minute point after 10. Then he turned into Grandpa ready for bed now.
Right.
But
that's gotta be it.
Yeah, but JR was back, and you know what? Good to see him get back, man. He took his time getting down to the ring, but Jim Ross is back, one of the legendary announcers of pro wrestling. So good to see that for JR.
Right.
We kick off things, man. They were talking about Maximum Carnage. So this is going to be next week's show. Next week's show is going to be big for us. We're going to be talking about the AEW World Champion MJF going up against Bandito. That should most definitely be a fun one. And there's a segment later on here with MJF in the show, and we're going to talk about all of that and such. And they actually did something that made me very happy in that segment. Tune in, stick around for that. But Derek, we get to the first match, man. It was Jon Moxley Continental Championship Eliminator match against Shelton Benjamin. Shelton had tears in his eyes, man. I saw a lot of people saying that. I don't care. Shelton Benjamin is the boss, bro.
Yes, he is. That man always goes out there, gives us 1,000%. No matter what night it is, it's all on the table. I'll take it.
Word up. And so right before this match is beginning, Don Callis family's backstage in the Demand. They basically put a hit out, and they wanted you to know a hit was put out to people to take out Jet Speed. And Renee said that Ricochet put out a bounty on them. He's like, what bounty? What? What bounty? And who answered the bounty but Mark Davis and Jake something, whose new name is now Jake Doyle. We'll see, Derek. Were you impressed by his look? Big, beefy dude. Like, he can go, bro.
Honestly, he looked like a menace. He looked like a menace. And when you have somebody that comes in like that, that's kind of what I expect. And everybody else should expect that.
Yeah, I was happy for him, man. Like, it just worked out perfectly. Glad to see him doing that, man. And like I said, sometimes people are going to get shots, man. These guys aren't going to turn down money. It's just like me and you working.
Right.
If you work at McDonald's, then tomorrow Burger King calls you up and like, yo, we'll give you $4 more. You're like, yo, I'm out. And then if McDonald's comes back and they're like, we'll give you $6 more. Yo, I'm out. I'm out. That's what's going to happen. And it's the same thing here, man.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes there are things that will make you not want to leave. Like, hey, I got great benefits here. All my stuff's locked up here. You know, maybe it's I can work whatever schedule I want here.
Right.
What are you going to give me? So sometimes those things come into play, but usually it's one of two things, one of the two C's, cash or creative in pro wrestling.
Right.
I like the new AEW stage. Yeah, the stage looked pretty cool tonight.
Oh, yeah, that was a solid stage.
He turned into John Madden. Darby versus Pac. Yeah, that might be going down too in this, man. Maximum Carnage is looking good. Absolutely, man. Jake something is now Jake Doyle. Yes, that is the new name. And so then we're back in the ring. Jon Moxley, Shelton Benjamin. I love Renee like being on the sidelines now for the Continental Classic stuff and then running it down. So this was a good one, Derek. Nice back and forth here with Mox and Shelton. They did some good like avoidance of moves, and they were really trying to get into the wrestling. 20-minute time limit. Derek's words here. Shelton hits a big step up underhook suplex on Mox from the top rope, and then Shelton hits a plethora of German suplexes.
Plethora.
Mox counters with his own offense with a big clothesline, and then he does a tope to the outside. Mox says, "Come on, blankety blank." I can't say these words, but it starts with an M and an F. I'll let you figure that out.
I put that in there.
Mox gets a near fall. And then we get 1 minute left, and Shelton Benjamin blasts Moxley with a knee. Yo, I think he busted Moxley's nose with that. Like he was.
Yeah, he hit.
Or no, he said he was bleeding before that.
Well, yeah, he was bleeding before that. But I don't know. That may have hyped it up even more than what it was bleeding. I don't know, because after they got a close up on his nose, it looked like it was a little bit more.
Yeah, D-Rich, good point. He did look like Mark Davis' brother. They might be a tag team, which I think will work for them.
Right.
Only
time will tell.
Yeah. And after that, so we get down to it. The time is run out. They're like less than a minute, less than 30 seconds, and they're down on the ground grappling. Shelton has him in a triangle choke, and Moxley just stands up and like uses his leverage to get on top. And Shelton is unable to kick out. I don't know if he was hoping for a tap out or what, but he looked stunned after MVP's head is down. Like, man, we had him.
Yeah.
And all he had to do was last 5 more seconds. But Moxley gets him, still rocking the chip tooth like Nas. He was out there.
That would bother me.
Yeah, dude, I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it, man. Big dub, man. Big dub for Moxley. And he continues on with this this matchup, man. I don't know, man. Was it Samuel L. Jackson's favorite word that Mox said? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big time. Big time, Chris. Big time. Yes, they finally found something to do with Davis after Kyle took off that rocket on that rocket. Yeah. Which I think is a good move, though. After the match, they did do the reluctant handshake. Like Shelton looked like he didn't want to shake his hand, but he did. He was like, "You got me." So respect.
Right.
Respect. Next week we find out Kenny Omega is going to return.
Let's go, Kenneth.
Kenneth, by God, Omega is back. We get a video package of him and MJF's last battle on Collision. If you haven't seen that, definitely recommend people go and check it out.
Absolutely.
And then you got Darby looking for Pac backstage, going crazy. Like, where is he? Next up, we did get this was the match with the change. It was the trios match. Jack Perry and Jet Speed, you might as well put an X over Jack Speed's face because they weren't in it. And the Demand. Now, they took people out. The Demand come out. They are cocky, arrogant, and basically the bad guys.
Right.
And here comes Jack Perry. He's waiting. We're like, what tag team is it? Me and Derek thought maybe the Outrunners would come out.
Yeah.
But then we heard that music. And then we saw them tassels.
Yep. The tassels meant a lot.
And the Young Bucks old theme hits. And I've been waiting for them to bust them tassels back out. Super kick party. See ya. Derek knows. If you don't know, Derek has a classic line. Anytime they are baby faces and the money falls, they do the pose and the money hits.
Money.
He said those guys who have to clean up the money got to be pissed every time. Like,
every single time.
Why do we do this every time, man? They were out there, bro, and this was a PWG style match. That's the best thing I can say. Ricochet landed on his dome mad times during this.
Got slapped in the back of the dome a bunch of times. Jack Perry. All right, Jack. Relax, bro. Relax.
You don't get enough of doing that to ball people. We don't like that.
It's gonna happen one time. One time someone's gonna get smacked in the back of the head, and it's just gonna be. Well, I tell you about that.
Jocelyn, what's happening? Welcome.
Jocelyn.
The tassels, the neon color, super kick party and theme. The Young Bucks are back. They are back, brother. Good to see it. In the live chat in the Discord, I mentioned that the Young Bucks said they'd be out the rest of the year, and this is a new year. Yeah. Technically, no lies were told. Nope. D-Rich, man. Enjoy your night, brother. Thank you. Thank you for popping in, and have a great birthday, my friend.
Yes. Excellent birthday.
Yeah, this was an awesome trios match. If someone said it was their match of the night, I would not be mad at it. Dog, Ricochet ate a doomsday device.
Ooh.
He ended up getting taken out by Jack Perry. I think he hit the running knee. I can't remember what he finished him with. All I know is Ricochet got pinned in this one. Could they be leading to another Jack Perry Ricochet match? Maybe. I don't know. But Jack Perry teaming up with the Bucks was a lot of fun. After the match, Speedball and Kevin Knight were like, I'm going to get y'all. And when they go out there, the lights cut out. At the Don Callis family's out there. Andrade pops up. Andrade's back. after all legal issues have been resolved. He was also on Wrestle Kingdom 20 as well, if you didn't know. And they put a beat down on the Bucks and Jack Perry, and then and Speedball, who was already hurt, and then or Jet Speed, excuse me. FTR and Stokely come out and they look at the ring. So was that at the Bucks? Was that at Jet Speed? Was it at the Don Callis family?
I'm gonna say it was at the Bucks.
I don't know. I don't know who they were looking at, but the OP Callis family, right? I laughed when the Tassel twins came out. Super kick party. It was good to see them back as baby faces, man. The heel stick was running thin with me.
It was, yeah. At this point in time, it had to be
switched out.
Yeah, it had to be switched out. It's nice to see them back where they are.
Dude, you've forgiven everybody with this whole fiasco with Phil.
I guess.
Even Jack Perry? Mm-hmm. We're getting there. He's chipping away at you.
Still, I still have some disdain for this man, but
this man is a hater. Man is a hater. Let's keep it moving, man. Willow Nightingale's TBS Championship celebration is next. Willow is positive. She is, I don't know what to call it, flowery. I don't know. She's just a peach. I don't know.
She's glowing.
Yeah. She was happy out there. She had Harley Cameron with her and Chris Statlander, so they were covered in gold, and they were talking about celebrating, and people were like, we want cake. We want cake. Y'all better have been talking about a delicious sweet treat as well.
Right.
Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty. Frosting. Anyway, so after that happens, Mercedes comes out, and Chris Statlander tried to save the cake when she tried to start fighting. She came out in this all white, like looking like she was mourning.
Yep. She
fell in the cake face first. It was all over her, slimy.
Yeah.
Must have been one of them Tops cakes. And if you're not from my local area, that's not even gonna hit with you. I knew Derek would get it. Slimy cake.
Yeah.
And after that happens, she's embarrassed. They put the cake down, and she got power bombed on the cake too. I was like, "Dang, bro, Mercedes having a bad week, man."
Yeah,
poor Mercedes.
Very bad week. But getting that cake in the face, though, I was a little upset. We can't waste cake like that.
It's not. She fell into it,
I guess, but we can't take that direction. That direction is null and void.
Next time we want to see someone get drop toe hold into the cake. Just a drop toe hold.
Dude, when was the last time you seen a drop toe hold, bro?
Raven with the chair.
Quote the Raven.
That's Jack Perry's time now.
No.
See, that short break was perfect to let them come back as faces. I love Chris tried to save the cake. Willow is the best. Willow's number one. Rip to the cake. Yep.
Yeah, big time.
That was one of them pre-made Sam's Club's cakes. That cake is still edible.
Fun fact that 5-second rule, not a real thing.
No, it's definitely not. It's just something you tell yourself to make yourself feel better. You're just nasty. You're just nasty.
Like that 5-second rule. Yeah, no, you still eating dirt. You're still getting sick.
And the dirt don't hurt. The dirt don't hurt. After that, Mark Briscoe comes on the screen and he congratulates Willow. He's talking about getting back his TNT championship and getting ready to defend it. And he knows he is tickled. He did everything Derek's doing. Let me look at my crystal ball.
Yo.
Ice cream sandwiches.
Yo, anytime you listen to this dude talk, you got to be like purely focused. Because this man says like 10,000 different things in a matter of a minute.
Now, y'all may not know, but the phrase of the day is reign and defend. But what he ended up doing, he said that he's going to get ready to face Hechicero on Collision for the title. So there is a big matchup coming with that. Next week, MJF is going to defend the world title against Bandito, we had mentioned. And Triangle of Madness calls out the Babes of Wrath and Statlander. So all of the champions that were in the ring before, because they look like they want shots at all the belts. So
I'm all for it.
And it looks like we're getting ourselves a trios match next week.
Disdain.
Hater, bro. Hater. So Maxim Carter's looking built up, looking good.
It is. It is. If anything, if they do decide to slap the trios on these three girls, I would say they are the ones to get it right now.
Trios. Trios belts.
Not trios belts.
Tag belts.
Tag belts. They are the ones to get it because they're in that spotlight. They've been in that spotlight for quite a while now, and I have to admit, Thekla was not that good with her promos, but she's starting to grow on me now. These promos are starting to get hashed out pretty well.
I like Thekla. I don't know if I'm still into the Halloween Sisters of Sin. We are the ones you should worry about.
Well, I think it should be more of like a. If this is what they're gonna do, it has to be like a cult, or it can't be. Or like they have to be like.
I feel more like The Craft. You ever seen the movie The Craft like that? Like they're witches or something. I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, you got to have like that punk rock edge to you a little bit. Like you have to deviate away from the darkness and then be like the punk rock.
Yeah.
And I'm all for it.
Listen, man.
I'm all for it.
Listen, y'all can come here with that Craft stuff all you want. Works for me.
It was a great movie too.
The original, the 90s one.
Yeah, the original was.
Yeah, Neve Campbell, Perusa Bulk.
Yeah, top tier.
Yeah.
Should never be remade ever again. That should only be one movie.
They did remake it already. I never saw it though. Did you ever see it?
I don't acknowledge that.
Did you ever watch it though? No. See, this is bias. You haven't seen it, bro, so you can't say that. Light as a feather, stiff as a board. Clown nose. Good movie, right? Skeet Ulrich is in that one.
Yeah.
Good old Skeet.
Skeet, what up?
Now we move forward into Rachel True. Yo, the truth right there. Who's the other one? Robin Tunney? Was that her real name? Or was that her name in the movie? I can't remember.
I think.
Bandito going up against one half of the ROH tag champ, Sammy Guevara. Bandito's the ROH world champion. This was just a match. Why? Because it's a match.
Right.
Why? Because it's wrestling. So this was a good match in the beginning, but Derek, Sammy has this creepy mustache. I hate that mustache. I feel like it gives off like Gomez, and if you listen to this show, we're not talking about VKM, but it gives off those Gomez vibes. And I'm like, I don't think we should be doing that.
Yeah.
But they're trying to make Sammy cool again. And I ask you this question. I'm going to ask the chat the same question. What do we need to make like Sammy Guevara a star again? Like, what happened to Sammy? I feel like he should be further along than he is, but some of it may be his own doing with like errors and mistakes. And
yeah, I agree with that. I don't know. I honestly feel like he has to step away. And I know I keep saying this with a lot of people, but I think he just needs to like just really step away for a minute.
But he did.
Yeah, but I mean, it wasn't on his terms though, because he had a baby, and then didn't he get injured, and then that brought him down to ROH.
I don't think he got injured. I think something happened with Jeff. Maybe he was on ice after I don't know.
Yeah.
Because there was that Jeff Hardy incident where
yes.
like something happened. They were like, "Yeah, why'd you keep going?" And
yeah,
I don't know. That was a rumor. That's online rumor stuff too. So
yeah. So I just think he needs a hard recess. I mean, like he still has the Sammy Guevara. Like sometimes that works. That works for some people, but sometimes I feel like you need something new. And with the way with AEW does like their custom themes, I think he needs a new one.
So you think he might need to switch it up?
Yes.
Shout out to my guy Montezzi. Yeah. I don't know.
He just
man.
needs to reinvent himself right now.
So you say he needs to kind of be repackaged more so than anything.
Yeah, like
who is Sammy Guevara and why do we care about Sammy Guevara and everything with it? Because there is something there. It was there, but I don't know what happened to it. Or maybe he was better with Jericho. Like he was better as the sidekick. Like
yeah. I mean, honestly, like I wouldn't even be mad if they were like, all right, we're gonna repackage you. You're not gonna be Sammy Guevara. We're just gonna call you Guevara.
I don't know about that, bro.
I'm okay with that.
Guevara to do what?
Just call him Guevara.
Maybe
I mean, think of it, you got Hechicero.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do with him at this point. I'm kind of lost. Maybe the chat or someone in the comments will come up with something better, but I don't know what to do with Sammy. And I saw Chris had mentioned like you're supposed to hate the creepy little mustache. I do, but I think he gives bad association right now, at least with what we say. So it's like, I don't think I'm supposed to be thinking of that guy when I'm thinking of you. So
Right, yeah.
Monet sold the hell out of that cake, looking like a snack the whole time, icing or not. He said, I think Sammy got suspended and was weaned back on TV with ROH and Dustin mentoring him. I thought the Dustin stuff was better than this, but that's me.
Yeah, no, the Dustin situation was way better, but Dustin's out now, isn't
he? Yo, he said, what in the riddle, D? Don't push him to NXT yet. He said, that's a WWE thing you just said. Just call him Guevara. Call him G. Good enough.
Or you can call him Sammy G.
Bro.
Why not?
Bro,
why not?
No, call him Sammy Guevara.
No, why not? Well, you got Kenny G.
Yeah, we also had Shorty G. I don't want to hear that. The Dustin mentor him. He's been good. Joining Roosh was looking up. I don't like him with LFI though. I feel like they would not like him. I don't know. It just doesn't. I'm like, I think they would beat you up, bro. I really feel like
he just needs I think he needs to be on the edgier side of things.
Yeah, he's got to find that edge, and
because I think he still plays to the crowd, but it's more like in between.
Chris A should lean into the douchiness for the gimmick. Is he better heel or face?
I think he's better as a heel.
I think his moveset screams face, though.
It does.
So it's tough. Dustin Sammy was a good thing for him. I think that was helping. And hopefully when Dustin gets back, they can pick business up with that because I thought there was something there.
It was.
But let's go back to this match here with Bandito. So Bandito and Sammy are going at it. This was actually a pretty good match for Sammy. Once again, like we're talking all this about him. We're just trying to help him. But Sammy actually delivered in this match big time, I thought. He got his nose busted. I couldn't tell if it was on the spinning dive,
you know what? I don't even know where it even happened. Like I just noticed it when you mentioned it. I'm like, oh, okay.
Could have been them knees. They were hitting each other. Sammy hit Bandito with a beautiful knee.
Yes, he
and
did.
Then DDT'd him with a flip over.
Yes.
Like it was fantastic. But that wasn't enough, bro, because guess what happened? You got caught in that 21 plex, dog. I don't know how everyone's always in position for that. Hate that move though. I'm waiting for you. But it's wrestling, right? So you got to suspend your disbelief a little bit.
Yeah.
And he ends up catching him. GG. He loses, and then immediately after, if we see that, could there be a new world champion next week in their match that's going to happen on Maximum Carnage? And then we hear do-do-do, 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 do-do-do-do-do. MJF comes out here in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and he comes out with Jonathan Cruz. If you don't know who that is, be on the lookout, folks.
Right.
Might see him a lot. He's a good sir. Some say he might even be a Pentaco. But Jonathan Cruz comes out, and he represented MJF when he worked in CMLL, and he was speaking Spanish for him again. We all knew what this would lead to. Bandito said, I speak English, you SOB. And MJF said, oh, sorry about that. Hits him with a low blow. Steals his Dynamite diamond ring. He's like, you know what? Let's bloody him up. We're going to hit him with this ring. Of course, the guy's like, I got him, boss. I got him. Bandito ducks. Jonathan Cruz falls like a sack of crap, bro. Right down. Boom. Bat bump. He's out.
And it was perfect, too, how he fell.
And MJ was like, John, I'm sorry. After that happens, bro, we get into some of the fantastics of this. Then Bandito, after he got kicked to the balls before that, sorry, and then vice versa happened when he got back up. After he missed and knocked John Cruz out, boom, same thing back to MJF. He hit both of them. Yo, John Cruz took a great 21 plex. His brother went flying, and he caught MJF too. I think that match is going to be pretty sexy next week. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's gonna be a very, very top tier match, and you know what? I feel like there's gonna be a lot of like gristle in this match. There'll be a lot of gristle in this match, man. Like I don't see because you know MJF is going to do what he does. Bandito's going to do what he does. But I feel like this is going to be like a low-key powerhouse kind of match.
Chris said John Cruz is wonderful. He's everything Jerk Pentaco wishes he could be. Yeah. I think it'll be a good match next week, man. I'm looking forward to it. Maximum Carnage looks like a fun card, bro. Not gonna lie, man. So yeah, make sure you're locked in with us next week.
Yes.
They definitely tried to build this puppy up. And let me see here if we got a Brody King video package, which I thought was cool, just showing who he is, like the music he listens to, the life. So you got to know Brody King a little bit, and I thought that helped. I like that. That maybe you should do like one of those each week for somebody who's not on the show.
Get everybody like reacquainted.
30 to 60-second video package can't hurt anybody.
No, why not? It's something that you could do.
And then we get to our next match in the women's division. Timeless Tony Storm taking on Marina Shafir, Derek. This one, man. Shout out to my guy Rich Latta. He does Marina Shafir's theme as well. Big fan of his. And we've interviewed him before on the pod too. Check it out in the archives. We have a little distraction from the Death Riders going into the commercial break. Tony Storm, not too long after this, hits a roll-up, and she has the match won, but those dang Death Riders, bro, pulled out the referee. Who was it? Paul Turner?
Paul Turner. Yep.
Calls for the DQ. We were like, what is this? What is this? And everybody and their mama was ready to fight, man. So after Mina tries to help, she gets booted in the face. Marina Shafir gave no Fs. After that, Luther gets in the ring and he's in trouble. They got Luther on his knees. Right. Captain Planet, who is this guy? He's like, we got you now, buddy. We got you now. And then here comes Roddy and Orange Cassidy to make the save. And Claudio came out, D-Rich's guy. He's out here. He's throwing his shirt off. He's like, yo, what's up? What y'all want to do? And then they were like, nah, retreat, bro. We ain't going to do that tonight. They were ready for that action, bro.
They were. It was a decent match to me. I thought it could have been better, but you know, it's there. It's just there.
Yo, telling you. Marina spit on Roddy again. Listen. I don't know what else to say. If you're gonna pull the ref, you gotta make sure you drop him so he's knocked out. That's day 2 stuff in wrestling.
Right.
Yeah. Make sure you take him out. But yeah, they ended up doing that, and I thought that was a fine match. I don't think that this feud is over yet, and I think we're gonna get more of that mixed nuts kind of intergender wrestling that they've been doing with this,
which I'm okay with. I am okay with that.
Derek, your boy Pac is backstage, man. He's getting the old interview. Stop it. He's getting the old interview, and Darby runs up, like, yo, give me the match, bro. You're the only one who's beating me. Give me the match. Pac's like, no, why would I? And then Pac goes to like walk away. Darby sprays this man with a fire extinguisher. I'm like, yo, what is wrong with you? Then he just like throws him into a garage door, hits him in the face with a skateboard, and then drags his foot over to an open door. He's like, I'm gonna break your ankle if you don't give me that match. I don't think this is legal, sir. but Pac reluctantly is like, you know what? I don't want my ankle broken. I'll give you the match. But then you know who comes to make the save, Derek? Captain Planet. He's a hero. Wheeler Yuta shows up and he's like, hey, what are you doing? Yo, Wheeler Yuta. Matt just called him Shaggy Dog in the chat. Yo, Wheeler Yuta saves the day again, bro. This guy, bro.
Good old Wheeler, man.
MVP of tonight, bro. Made multiple saves, held it down for his team. Give him the trophy.
You know what? I can't wait until this man actually like snaps.
Yeah. We need Yuta going off again, bro.
Yes.
And we're getting there closer than people probably think. But Yuta saves the day. We got the match with Darby and Pac. Darby took off. He did not care. He was like, yo, I'm out of here.
I'm out. Boom. I got what I want.
Got what I need. And then we go to the main event, which was the lights out match with Hangman Adam Page and Swerve Strickland versus the Ops, Hook and Powerhouse Hobbs. My dog. I have no idea, man. I have no idea. Whoever in AEW thought we should do the lights out in the lights out match, don't do that, player.
Yeah, no.
Not a fan of that. Don't do that. I think it's a bad look. And I think it's just too hard for people in the arena to see. I think it's a mind F for them.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah. If you're gonna do something like he said, have the ref wear a blacked out
just
uniform.
a plain black shirt.
Yeah. Or something, but turning off the lights.
Or turn the AEW ref shirt inside out.
Yes. I think if you're gonna do a lights out match, you turn the lights out when things are about to start, and then you turn them back on.
I think you make you turn the lights off, and then you say, like, technically this is not a match anymore. Justin leaves,
right?
And then you just hit the music. Like, we're not even going to announce you guys to the ring. Like, the music can just hit, but then someone may be wondering, like, well, who's the sound guy? Who's doing what? You can say, like, we have brought in independent people to run this.
Yeah,
you don't have to show the sound guy.
Yeah,
but just little minor things like that. I think Justin Roberts doesn't talk, like they leave the ringside area.
Yeah. Even
commentary maybe can get up and leave. I don't know. You got to figure out creative ways if you want to really sell this, like, this is what it is.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a gimmick match too. So if you want to keep people there, that's fine. I'm just offering some ideas for it. I even said, like, turn off the LED boards, take off the ring skirts, but you may not want to do all that.
Honestly, I'm all for it if that's the way you want to go with it. Because it's advertised as a match that does not count.
Yeah.
So that this is basically a street brawl. So then take everybody out of it. I think the only thing you would leave are maybe the commentary.
Here's what I say, bro. And even then, bring in independent commentators, like
something.
Yeah. Righteous Reg and I don't know, pick somebody, and they're gonna do commentary for this. And let them come out and do it. Like, hey, I don't have a contract, so I can technically do this. So this is not AEW, affiliated, but I'm here. Like, blah, blah, blah. Let's do this.
Right. Even if you train someone to do it.
Yeah. And I get it. They're probably like, oh, we got a lot of TV time. You're giving it to someone else. I get it. But then even then, you're like, oh, I'm using my independent contractor license tonight. Right. I'm bringing up a lot of stuff. I'm saying a lot to say very little. Make it special. Make it unique. And don't ever turn the lights off.
Yeah.
Like that's my rule. Turn them off, then turn them right back on and leave it.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Yeah, because when you have them all off and then you try to, like, flicker the lights and go by, like, the strobe lights and stuff like that, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, they tried to do spotlights tonight, and I was just like, yeah.
Yeah, why can't strobe lights, spotlights? Sorry.
Yeah, they tried. Hook had a beautiful Taskplex on the apron on Swerve. Yeah. Good. He took his time. I was glad. I was worried at first when Swerve looked like he slipped when he was doing a little hop around. But they held it down. We come back from the break. We see Hooks getting stapled, pieces of drywall flying into the crowd almost, it looked like. Swerve is stapling Hobbs, is doing nothing to him until he got stapled square in the nuts. He went down after that. Here come the Dojo Scrubs. They didn't put cinder blocks in the ring, bro. People are getting hit with chairs. This is exactly what we expected. No blood, though, probably because of the commission. And the Dojo Scrubs are getting beat down. And they end up beating down Swerve and Hangman. They wrap the chain around their throats. I won't yell what Hobbs said he's going to do, but Hobbs is a bad man. And after they do that, bro, they do a little, like, double dragon back to back, bro.
Yep.
And they start fighting everybody off. And then Hangman does, like, a flip over Swerve's back, and the chain's free. And they grab the chain. They just start clotheslining people with it, punching people with it. They went in, bro.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything more than that. But this is what you're going to get with a lights out match. It's not really a match. It's a all out brawl that needs to be handled.
Right. Clown said Vita Scott, another good name. You could just call in people who don't even do it. It could be like test runs for them. If you bring back Dark, let those people call it. You know what I mean? Like it'll be fine. I like that. What happened here? Hobbs ended up hitting the spine on the Pine after a failed buckshot lariat. Not only that, they ended up catching him in the dead eye, swerve stomp into it. Hobbs is gone after this, bro. He's done. The Dojo Scrubs are, like, cooked. Swerve stomp to the outside to them. We get buckshot lariats. JR's getting mad. He's like, come on now, put him away. What are you doing? Huffing and puffing. I'm like, he wants to go to bed, bro. He wants to go to bed. He is tired of this.
JR was definitely tapping out.
And Hook ends up grabbing a pipe. He tried to lock in the red rum. You know what that spells backwards. And he caught a mean ass whooping, bro. They beat this man up. Buckshot later with the chain wrapped around the wrist. They threw the chain around his neck, and he got John Moxley. We'll just say it all in. He was there. Hook had nowhere to go but to tap out, bro. The good guys win.
Yep. It's a good match. I can't even say it's a match because it's not a match. It was a good fight. It was a good fight.
It's a lights out match, man. We know what you mean. Don't be all nice about it. But I thought it was really good.
It was.
Tonight's show, man, I'll give it a thumbs up. I won't say it's 2 thumbs up, but I'll say it's a thumbs up show. It was all right.
I agree with that. A thumbs up is a good
a good rating.
Yeah, it's a good rating. Could it have been better? Yes. Was it bad? No. It can be better, but you know, if we're dumping into what Mayhem is supposed to be, beggars can't be choosers.
Matt Lopez has given us some breaking news. So this will be our new segment. Dun, 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 dun. Bandito will be taking on Templario here, I think, for CMLL. This is next Friday in Arena, Mexico. Ricochet also versus Titan for the national title next Friday. Let's go. Lots of AEW ROH going to CML next weekend. We also have Lee Moriarty going to be defending the Pure title in a rematch. That one's going to be fire against is it Zula? I can't remember how to say that name. I believe it's said like that. If I'm wrong, someone correct me. The demand is in full force to CMLL next weekend as well. I love it. Jesus said thumbs up. Chris said very enjoyable show. I love it, man. I'm glad you guys enjoyed as well. And yeah. Now, I do want to just remind people of some things real quick before we get out of here, Derek. Wrestle Kingdom 20. If you have not seen it, bro, I recommend getting New Japan World, going to New Japan World and checking it out. It was fantastic. We talked about Tanahashi. We talked about his final match. I thought it was a really good match. I think the psychology was there. It was a beautiful retirement match, the way you're supposed to do a retirement match. And him and Okada went at it in the Tokyo Dome, sold it out, 49,000 plus. Sounds like this generated a lot of money. I believe someone said it was over 3.5 million views if you count everybody who watched it.
That's a lot.
Well, it was on TV in Japan too, so
okay,
that's a lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
So they were going in, man. And you know what? I'm happy for them. They deserve it. I'm a big New Japan fan. I'll always root for New Japan to figure out a way, man, to come out on top. But fantastic, man. Fantastic for them. Happy for them. And like I said, make sure you check out the Aces career retrospective that me and Rob did this weekend. And also, once again, I'm going to remind you guys, vote into thank you, Shelwa. Thank you. That X always gets me when I see it. I always want to make a Z sound for some reason. I took French for the record, if anyone wants to know what my second language is. And I speak not well in that as well. So Wrestle Kingdom was wonderful. There you go. Dropping this CML news in the Discord now. Thank you. And go sign up at the Discord, man. I'll put that back in the chat one more time for the good guys as well. And if you guys want to follow me on the socials, you can do that as well at EPW Show. For me, Derek, he's probably lying, so he ain't there. He ain't gonna answer you. Tony Khan confirms AEW Grand Slam Mexico will return in 2026 at Q101. Shout out to our friends at Dirt Sheet Radio for the image. Looking forward to that. That was one of my favorite shows of the year.
Oh yeah.
Told me I'm throwing that mystical theme. It's gonna be game over. My YouTube algorithm gonna have me speaking Spanish for the week.
Right.
Love it. Coming out here, man. I love it. I love that show though. It was so good. And I love the ROH show that happened from there as well. Fun stuff. We did find out from Fightful, Matt Taven, Mercedes Martinez, and Alex Abrahantes, all three are gone from AEW. Looks like their contracts weren't renewed. I wish all of them the best, man. Yeah. I know over the years we've had fun with Matt Taven.
Yeah.
That was Donnie's guy if you never saw it back in the day during the G1 Supercard. But Matt Taven, great. I hope that they find some work for him. And honestly, these are people that I think TNA should look at.
They should. This would be these three would be a huge step up for them.
Yeah, and Mercedes Martinez is someone I definitely think could possibly be into like the coaching behind the scenes aspect after. I think she said this is her final year though. She's kind of like an OG and like revolutionizing women's wrestling. So
yeah, I mean, I'll take it. You know, if she wrestles one last time, I'll definitely watch it. If not, great career.
yeah. Andrade, Tony Khan quoted from the Battlegrounds podcast today. Make sure you guys check out AEW Fan Hub on Reddit. I'd say that bodes well, wouldn't you? I think it bodes very well when talking about Andrade today.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he came back on this show. Derek, Warner Brothers Discovery officially rejects Paramount's revised offer and stands by the Netflix deal. They don't want you, bro.
I don't know if I would deny them. I think I would.
It's bad either way, bro.
I mean, it is.
You can't win. It's gonna make someone super powerful, but do you really want to rock with Paramount? I'm good with the Netflix one more so than that, but I don't know, man. We'll see what happens with this. This could be really bad. I don't know what's gonna happen.
I mean, I would rock with Paramount only because Paramount is a studio.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like that. Like Marvel is who they are because they have nobody touching what they're doing.
Yeah, Matt said Paramount, you're embarrassing. They're embarrassing themselves. Yeah. Yo, shout out to you, man, for learning Mystico's music, man. Yeah, it's a great song. Great song. I love it, man. Yeah, we'll see what happens with the bid. I only mention it because AEW is on Warner Brothers Discovery, and many people are wondering what's going to happen with Max and what's going to happen with them. I think we're going to be a year or two away from that, but it's gonna be like this. We're going to be remembering, like, remember 9 months ago when we were saying, watch, we'll be right up here talking about it. And it looks like AEW might be in the G1 Climax 36. They are going to be in the Now Arena in July. We even discussed possibly going. I don't know if this is real. I've never been to Chicago.
Chicago.
I don't know why Derek always says that, but who knows how things are going to turn out. I'm looking forward to it. Derek's looking forward to it. We got a lot of good wrestling happening. Paramount still might get that TV deal. You never know, man. WB's best option right now is Netflix. Hey, we're going to have to wait and see how this drama-filled case turns out because...
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if they go the Paramount way, I'm not entirely upset with it because, like I said, Paramount has a studio. The problem is it's Paramount.
The problem is it's Paramount.
Like, it's Paramount. Like, I don't remember the last time I watched anything that had Paramount's name on it. I don't remember. I'm not saying that I haven't, but I don't remember.
Like Rugrats lately or anything?
No.
BET?
X, no.
They got Comic View on there? Comic View on BET.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think I actually have like Paramount on Prime, but I haven't watched it.
Wait, is that part of Prime?
I think so, yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, man, who knows how this is going to turn out? We don't know. We're months and months away from this being finalized. I'm with E, though. I think Netflix will probably be the better deal for them. But
it probably will be, but I need Netflix to do their job.
Another show in Chicago be that Chicago wins again. That's what I always tell people. I went to the G1 shows in Dallas in 2019. That's sweet, man. If you guys can go do it, that show was so much fun. Tony might as well buy a complex in the greater Chicago area for the roster and apartment. Andrade and Drake got the official AEW graphics. Nice, Jesus. Thank you for letting me know that, brother. Yeah, check out WWB's 2026 movie slate compared to Paramount. Skydance has owned it for a year and it ain't popping. It's gonna be what's gonna be, bro. Yeah. Netflix and Disney and whatever. Hulu's probably gonna be on Disney. They're gonna rule the world, bro. It's gonna be Netflix, Disney, Paramount, and probably like some I don't know, PBS gonna be around. It's gonna be something like that. We watching PBS Kids tonight,
bro.
Daniel Tiger, bro.
At some point in time, we're gonna be paying like $200
for all this stuff.
For all of this stuff, dude. Like I when that happened, like I reluctantly have Netflix because there were a lot of shows and movies that I haven't seen in a long time they're only on Netflix. So I'm like, okay, I'll get Netflix once I re-up with everything. You're gone. I don't use you enough.
That's true.
I use HBO Max more than anything else.
Now, I do want to give it up real quick, Derek, to one of my matches that I recommend as well from New Year Dash. Go check out the Knockout Bros, Yudo Ice and Oscar. And if you were wondering why I made my jokes before, go watch the promo after this match versus Zack Sabre Jr. and Awea. I'm telling you, dog, Rohei Awea is that boy. Watch this match. Him and Yudo Ice, they got a few coming, bro. I could feel it. But this is one of the guys I think they need to look at and like, how do we make this guy a star? And Konosuke Takeshita, not only did he re-sign back up with New Japan, he is a New Japan. Like, y'all better rep this dude, bro. He's amazing. He lost the IWGP title to Tsuji, but he also was rocking an armband, and it was Nakamura's armband because Nakamura couldn't be there. So he made sure to at least send something over there to represent him. So I thought that was really cool. Classy of Konosuke to do it. Classy of Nakamura to send it. I wish he would have been there. I wish they would have let him send a video. He was one of Tanahashi's greatest rivals. And to that, I say thank you, Ace. With that said, man, make sure you are subscribed to Everything Pro Wrestling. Check out some of the cool videos that we have on this platform. I know we have a playlist in front of you right now. Make sure that you guys click one of these. Go support, or even go look up some of the old stuff we've done. It's been a while. Connor brought up he said he still has the clip of us, I think, from I might have to just put that up as a short one of the days, bro, and just let people remember how we went off. But yeah, man, make sure you guys are supporting us and check out all of the content that we've got. Me and Derek will be back next week for Maximum Carnage Monday, Clash of the Podcast at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. For myself and the man they call Derek, we are out. We will catch you all on the next one.